Hey, I'm Trevor Howell with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Ally Real Estate, and I'm a top producer. My take on rent to own is steer clear of it. The reason why is because most rent to own scenarios benefit the person that's actually renting to you, not the person that's actually going to be potential future owner. The idea of a rent to own situation from an investment standpoint, you get someone that is basically a tenant, but you give them the psychological, you kind of give them the baton that they are an owner or they are going to be an owner, so that they treat the home like it's theirs. However, the person that is usually the investor, and this isn't necessarily, couldn't be always true, but I've heard too many of these scenarios where people have done this and basically the home was falling apart around them. They gave, $10,000 or $15,000 up front is like the down payment to do like an option to purchase. What happened was they got frustrated as the home needed repairs that they eventually didn't have, and they eventually gave up hope on that home ever being theirs. Therefore, walking away from that large sum of money they put down ultimately is like an oversized deposit. They walked away from it. The actual owner of the home that did the, lease to purchase option or whatever was in benefit, as they got that money, they can go in, fix it up, and just turn it and redo it again. So anyone that comes to me and wants to do that type of stuff, I usually say don't do that. You might as well just straight up lease a house, because they don't oftentimes understand the cost of what it takes to actually repair something. In a lot of cases, I don't think that someone that's doing that is always involved with a real estate agent, and so usually it's a peer-to-peer scenario. In that situation, they're at a great disadvantage. Generally, the person doing it's not gonna have a home inspection. I've done other things like owner financing, been involved with those types of creative scenarios, but the ultra creative scenario of a rent to own is, to me, you might as well just straight up rent or straight up own. Don't do the hybrid of it, because you're neither, but yet you have the same obligations of paying a payment, having to put a lot of money up front, and have to maintain everything. And how do you know you got a house that you really are happy with? Most people don't know that, so they get taken advantage of.